A very pleasant day to you and welcome to Top Stories on Ugama TV. First to bring you the headlines. On Nations, Peter Obi says Tinubu should rest, criticises administration. And on State, Enugu First Lady celebrates African child and promotes hygiene and cultural values. And on the foreign scene, US launches fresh strikes on Iran after Strait of Hormuz attacks. And on business, Dangote refinery cuts petrol price by 175 naira per litre. And on sports, Morocco sports minister sparks debate ahead of France clash. Bringing you the news is Precious Chokowar. Now the news in detail. The presidential candidate of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, Peter Obi, has said President Bola Tinubu should return home and rest after the 2027 general election, arguing that the country needs a new direction. Speaking during an interview with media personality Chude Jidon, Obi said he is not desperate to become Nigeria's president but is committed to seeing the country work. He accused the Tinubu administration of worsening poverty and insecurity, claiming that more Nigerians are falling below the poverty line since the president assumed office. Obi also alleged that many business owners have been forced into petty trading due to the current economic hardship, insisting that Nigeria deserves better leadership. Away from that story, the wife of the Enugu State Governor, Her Excellency Mrs. Nkechinyere Mba, has reaffirmed her commitment to the well-being and development of children through a special program marking the 2026 African Child Celebration. The event, organized by her office in collaboration with the Coastal Scare Foundation at the International Conference Center, Enugu, brought together children, parents, educators, and stakeholders to celebrate African culture, identity, and the potential of every child. Speaking at the event, Mrs. Mba emphasized the importance of ensuring every child has access to clean water, proper sanitation, and good hygiene, while encouraging children to take pride in their heritage and believe in their ability to achieve greatness. The celebration also featured educational sessions, cultural dance, drama, poetry, and goodwill messages from government officials and development partners. And on the foreign scene, the United States military has launched another round of airstrikes against Iran following attacks on commercial vessels in the Strait of Hormuz. The US Central Command, also known as CENTCOM, announced the operation in a statement posted on its verified X account on Wednesday. According to CENTCOM, the strikes were carried out on the order of President Donald Trump and are aimed at weakening Iran's ability to threaten freedom of navigation in the strategic waterway. The latest military action comes just hours after President Trump warned of further strikes, accusing Iran of violating a ceasefire through its attacks on ships in the Strait of Hormuz. In a statement, CENTCOM said the United States is holding Iran accountable for what it described as unjustified aggression against commercial shipping and civilian crew navigating one of the world's busiest maritime routes. The situation continues to heighten tensions in the Middle East, with global attention focused on developments in the region. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we bring you business and sports. Stay with us. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're listening to Top Stories on Ugama TV. Now to the rest of the news. On business, the Dangote refinery has reduced the ex-depot price of premium motor spirits, also known as petrol, by 175 naira per litre over the past 3 weeks. The latest adjustment brings the ex-depot price down from 1,250 naira to 1,075 naira per litre. The reduction has contributed to lower pump price across the country, with petrol now selling between 1,155 naira and 1,299 naira per litre. The latest price cut comes despite rising global crude oil prices amid renewed tensions in the Middle East. And in the world of sports, Africa's sole remaining representative at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, Morocco, will face former champions France in today's quarter-final clash. Ahead of the match, Morocco's Sports Minister Mohamed Saad Barad has sparked debate after saying the Atlas Lions are playing for Morocco first and not for Africa. According to Barad, every nation has a responsibility to represent its own identity and national interests during international competitions. The remarks have drawn mixed reactions from football fans across Africa, with some expressing disappointment, arguing that Morocco has enjoyed strong support from the continent throughout the tournament. Morocco's quarterfinal against France is one of 4 matches scheduled at this stage of the competition, alongside Spain versus Belgium, England against Norway, and Argentina meeting with Switzerland. We now bring you the highlights of the story on the bulletin so far. On Nations, we brought to you that Peter Obi says Tinubu should rest, criticizes administration. And on State, we brought to you that Enugu First Lady celebrates African child, promotes hygiene and cultural values. And on the foreign scene, we brought to you that US launches fresh strikes on Iran after Strait of Hormuz attacks. And on business, we brought to you that Dangote refinery cuts petrol prices by 175 naira per litre. And on sports, we brought to you that Morocco's sports minister sparks debate ahead of France clash. That's all on the news this hour. For more updates and breaking news, don't forget to follow us on our socials: Facebook at Ogama TV, Instagram at Ogama TV1, on X at Ogama TV, YouTube at Ogama TV. Also visit our website at www.ogamatv.com. I am Precious Chokowa. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.
When you think of online TV and radio, broadcasting, media consultancy, event coverage, event management and planning, there's no better name than Ogama TV. But that's not all. We're also into photo studio and coverage, equipment rental, news blogging, fashion and pageantry. We are at number 5/21 Chime Avenue, beside Open Sheraton Restaurant, New Haven, Enugu. Follow us on our social media handles: Facebook at Ogama TV, Instagram at Ogama TV1, Twitter at Ogama TV, website www.ogamatv.com. You can also send us email at ogamatv@gmail.com. Ogama TV, your one-stop media solution.